Ordinary homes, extraordinary happenings. Living with the dead. Britain's most haunted houses go under the spotlight as our crack team of psychics go face to face with the evil that lurks within.
Leave my house!
Sensitive Johnny Fiore, exorcist Ian Lawman, and paranormal investigator Stephen Griffiths embark on their spine-chilling quest to get rid of uninvited house guests.
I knew I was me, physically Alan, but I wasn't.
Ian, I can't stay in this room.
It's really, really powerful.
It's throwing my plant on the floor.
Lost it. I was going to collapse or something. I thought I was having a heart attack. I thought that was a damn heart attack.
Oh my God.
Fobbing, Essex, and the Living with the Dead team's latest assignment to investigate the supernatural at the 14th century timber frame cottage of Selina Dean and her partner Alan Hall. 16 months ago, they moved in with Selina's mother Pat to what they believed was their dream home.
As soon as we looked round the place, we just totally fell in love with it. It just had a nice homely atmosphere and we just loved it and we couldn't wait to move in.
Their property is divided into two, the original building and the newly renovated annex. And since they moved in, they claim to have felt spiritual activity in both parts of the house.
The old part of the house, I feel just totally at ease in. It's just comforting and I just love whatever's here. The new part of the house does actually make me feel a little bit uneasy.
From the moment that we did actually move in, things did actually start to happen here. Pat, Selina's mum, won't come in this half. She would not stay in this half of the house on her own. She is absolutely petrified.
I always feel like I'm being watched. I just get the feeling that they're following me around all the time and watching what I do.
Selina and Alan have also experienced strange goings-on.
One night me and Alan were watching the telly and there was a knock on the latch door.
So we said, come in, thinking it was her mum. The door opened, no one there. The other door at the end of the corridor was still latched closed.
We also see shadows go behind us where the beams are, as though someone's just walked past the lights.
Selina also believes she was visited by an entity in her bedroom.
I woke up because I could feel someone standing next to the bed. I looked up and there was someone standing there with long black hair.
And she thought, what's Alan doing there? It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. Then when she turned around, I was snoring away.
I've turned back and it was a lady, and then she just disappeared.
But the manifestations are not just limited to the bedroom.
One night I came down to get a drink of water. It was probably about 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. And as I came down the stairs, the rocking chair, it just seemed to me that it was moving. And as I looked again, I could see a figure of a blonde-haired woman in Victorian dress. Appeared for about 5 seconds, then disappeared. As far as I know, I was the only one that had seen her in this half of the house. And a friend of mine sat down into the rocking chair and suddenly got up. And he said, I shouldn't be sat here, this is Sarah's chair. And from then on, that's how we know her as Sarah.
Over in the new part of the house, Pat also feels she has a guest.
I sensed there was someone looking over me and breathing on me, and because it does frighten me sometimes. I did see the outline of a little boy standing by the bed. He keeps moving my nail brush off the bathroom sink. Selina's seen him up there quite a lot running across the top, and she's seen him, well, she's heard him when she's been in the bathroom.
You know, he moves things over there, he hides things and whatever, you know, he's a little boy's being mischievous and playful.
One particular prank proved too much for the family to bear.
We used to have a doorbell and it was set to just the normal standard ding-dong tune.
But various times of the day and night, it would play Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star.
Twinkle, twinkle, little...
It got to a point where it was just 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, and in the end it just drove us so mad we had to take the batteries out.
Up above the world so high.
With various lost souls believed to be dwelling in both parts of the house, what does Selina want from this investigation?
We would like to know who's here, really, more than anything. But if possible, just to move the little boy on in my mum's half.
In order to help, the Living with the Dead team must first spend the night alone at Selina's property to search for signs of the supernatural. As Selina and family move out for the evening, the team moves in. First to arrive is paranormal investigator Stephen Griffiths. With over 10 years' experience, Stephen is one of Britain's leading paranormal investigators. He claims to have witnessed and confronted poltergeists, phantoms, and devil worship while working in the field.
Really amazing building. People have lived in this such a long time, hundreds and hundreds of years, and I reckon it's just oozing with residual energy.
As Stephen takes readings from around the house, he makes a surprising discovery in the lounge.
Oh, this is interesting here. 3 marks. The ledger used to be like for witchcraft, and witches used to get parts of the person they want to die, like the clothing, bits of hair, and somewhere between 2 blocks of wood with a nail. And the witch used to wedge them in the brickwork, and when the fire used to roar and get hot, he used to disintegrate the clothing and the hair, and he used to blow up the chimney, and then the person who the witch wanted to kill died.
Not long after Stephen has carried out his initial examination of the property, Johnny Fiore and Ian Lawman arrive. Before they begin their overnight vigil, they want to get a feel for any paranormal activity by walking around the property. They've never met Selina or Alan and are unaware of what they've encountered at their home. Once inside, they separate. Johnny investigates the old part of the house and almost immediately begins to feel uncomfortable.
It's very claustrophobic right here. I feel like I can't catch my breath.
Johnny has been a sensitive all of her life. She's been involved in well over 100 house clearances, always saying a prayer before she enters each property. In the new part of the house, Ian is experiencing a similar sensation.
I know it's quite a small space, but breathless already, and I shouldn't be feeling like that at this moment in time, I wouldn't have thought.
With over 1,000 paranormal investigations under his belt, exorcist Ian Lawman believes he's responsible for sending countless spirits into the light.
Very small shadow at this moment in time. I don't know whether it's a child or something like that, but it just shot round the corner.
I did see the outline of a little boy standing by the bed.
Hello?
At the fireplace where Stephen identified the witch's marks, Johnny senses something.
I can see women here working.
I looked up and there was someone standing there with long black hair, and it was a lady, and then she just disappeared.
Just in this area here. And just a lady that would have almost been like maybe a white witch or a herbalist or something. I just feel like she'd have had a chair next to the fire. I don't particularly feel right in this room at all. Not nice.
Coming up, the team spend the night alone in the house.
I need to get out. I need to get out. I was having a heart attack. I thought that was a damn heart attack.
Or at least they think they're alone.
What's burning?
Now.